Hey Sagittarius, it's Sunny, and this is your weekly for the week of January 25th, 2016. Hopefully all my Saggies can have an awesome week this week. Keep in mind that these are just general readings and I may not get to your situation in this particular video. However, if you want to see free mesh, my website is below. You can check that out whenever you're ready. Currently, I am not taking any new readings during this time because I want to catch up on the readings that I already have. If you've ordered in general from me, please continue to be patient. I am doing everything on my own. This is my business. I don't have any assistance. I don't plan on having any assistance. I'm a single mom. I have a lot going on within my personal life, and I will get to everyone's reading as soon as I can. So for those who've continued to be patient, thank you so much. However, if you aren't willing to be patient, I mean, you know what you got to do. But obviously, as you can tell by the way that my camera is set up, I'm doing things differently because I'm not in the mood to be seen on camera right now. So hopefully you guys like the way that I'm doing this. I've liked it so far, so hopefully you guys will feel the same way about it as well. But let's see what's going on for you guys for this week. The week of January 25th for Sagittarius, first card. I am seeing that many of you, like, this is going to be a really good time to understand growth. Also, this is going to be really awesome for you to save your money and for you to focus on your independence. I do see that many of you, like, you may have purchased something really, really big, maybe something property-wise, maybe a car, maybe a home, maybe appliances in your home. Okay, so hopefully you are enjoying those. I'm also seeing that many of you, you're understanding discipline during this time. 3 cards, the week of January 25th for Sagittarius. The week of January 25th for Sagittarius. I do feel that many of you, like, you need to stop and listen to what your intuition, that rhymed, is telling you. Got bars and I didn't even know it. All right, I do see that many of you, like, you are going to do some celebrating during this time. Like, I see that there may be a growth within finances for some of you. Maybe you gain a job promotion. Maybe, like, you saved more money than you thought you saved, and you just want to go out and have fun, okay? I'm going to let these 4 cards represent the foundation of this week for many of you, okay? All right. So I do see that many of you, like, you are going to receive some really awesome news this week. That's really cool. And I'm picking up that it's going to be involved the home. So many of you, like, if you have purchased a home, or if you're waiting to lease a home, or you're waiting to sign documentation for your home, then you may do that this week or next week. So that's really awesome. Also, many of you, like, you may discover that you're pregnant or you are around someone who is pregnant during this time. Okay. Pay attention to this person because I do feel like this person, like, they may be hurting, like, emotionally. Okay. Or this may be children who are around you, like, they just may be hurting emotionally. Okay. I'm also picking up that there may be some issues with mother. Maybe you're having dreams of your mother, or your mother just wants to connect with you. So connect with your mother if you can, whether she's dead or alive. I do see that many of you, like, you're very hopeful. Like, you feel really good energy. You're ready for new things. You're feeling good about yourself. I'm picking up that you are doing things to make yourself feel better. Maybe you're exercising. Maybe you are appreciating something a bit more. I just keep picking up on, like, a good, abundant energy. Okay, many of you, like, you may be doing some arts and crafts. Maybe you're doing something really creative during this time. So that's really, really interesting. I'm also picking up that this is going to be a really good time for you to just understand your emotional side, I will say, because you may discover, like, oh my God, why am I acting like that? Why did I say that? Why am I doing that? Okay, so try your best to get your emotions out of whack. Okay, I know that there's a lot of planetary activity going on. I'm really not sure exactly, but that may be affecting you guys during this time. Mercury retrograde, it ended on the 25th, but we are still going to feel the aftermath of it for the next 2 weeks. So that may be why. I do see that many of you, like, you are going through some legal issues. I am picking up on divorce, or there's thoughts of divorce. Okay, I'm also seeing that there's thoughts of moving during this time as well. I do see that you need to be mindful of loans during this time, or extra expenses. This is going to be a really good time for you to be generous, because you are going to gain that back. It doesn't matter the time frame. You will gain that back, whether it's 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or within a next lifetime. You're going to gain it back. I also feel like you need to be careful of, like, shady people. I do feel like there's someone who owes you money, and they're going to come back, and, like, maybe they forgot that they owed you money and they're going to ask you for money again, and you may be like, didn't you owe me $100? Oh, I did? I thought I paid you that back. No, you didn't. Okay, so be careful of people like that. I do feel that many of you, like, you may hit the lottery this week. I will say, I mean, I'm not supporting gambling, but, you know, you may be a lucky winner. I do feel that, like, luck will be on your side, and, like, many of you, like, you are just going to feel really, really lucky. Please be careful of drinking during this time, because I'm picking up that, like, you may confess a lot, and you know what they say, a drunk mind always speaks the truth. Okay, so you don't really want to be in that boat. But I mean, hell, at least they know it is what it is. You guys are in this reading as a page. Okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of naive energy, a lot of gullible energy, yet you're very hopeful and you just want to have fun. I do feel like this is going to be a really good time for you to understand your inner child and for you to, like, really take better care of yourself. Okay, I also feel like many of you, like, you're going through a karmic wheel. If you've been going through a really rough time for the last 6 weeks, maybe 6 months, maybe things are picking up for you, or if things have been really, really good for you for the last 6 weeks or 6 months, maybe things are, like, slowing down, or there's a halt within things. Okay, so there are turn of events for many of people during this time. I also see that you need to be open emotionally to what your God and your angels have to give to you. But honestly, you just need to be open in general when it comes to your emotional side. Do not bottle anything in, because I'm seeing that you will regret it later. I'm also seeing that you are dealing with someone who's really emotional and they're holding grudges. So be careful of this being you. And if you are dealing with someone like that, then, I mean, deal with them with a long-handed spoon, honey. Just put up with them, but don't let it affect you. It will affect you, but, like, just don't let it, like, ruin your day and your week. Okay. But let's see what's going on with my Saggies dealing with an Aries. First card on the top. All right, so truth will be revealed when it's involving this Aries. I'm also picking up that this may be for better or for worse, but there is gossip going on between you and this person. Yeah, definitely gossip. Sag is dealing with a Leo. All right, I do feel that there's a disconnect with this. Yeah, I'm picking up on a disconnect. I'm picking up that, like, you really cared about this person, or this person really cared about you. But it's like you guys are honestly going on different paths. I do feel like either you and this person feels really indecisive. I do feel like there's going to be property issues. I do feel like another party is coming into the picture. Sag is dealing with another Sag, or this may be how you feel about yourself during this time. All right, so you may gain a new beginning with another Sagittarius person. Please be careful of you being foolish. The way that you feel about yourself, you feel good. New energy coming in. I will say, honestly, you do need to be mindful of your instincts. So please always trust your intuition. Be mindful of you being aloof, or just, you know how, like, when you just feel good and you feel happy, and, like, you are just in that happy good stage, and you tend to, like, just ignore things, and, like, you just have your head in the clouds. Be careful about that because you guys may go through that, because I do feel like there's a really big important message when it comes to a new beginning or new insight from your guardian angels, and you must pay attention to it. So be careful of you holding on to the past or you holding on to things, because I do see that there's room for change. If you are purchasing a new home or a new car, please sage it. I will say, because you don't want anyone else's energy to interfere with yours. But Sagittarius is dealing with a Pisces. Alright, so what I'm seeing is, honestly, you guys are going to have to put yourself first in this situation. I do feel like you need to be careful of you running yourself ragged or thin with this person. It has potential, but I feel like you guys really need to be on the same page, and you need to adapt to each other's lifestyle or changes within your life. But I feel like there's a lot of issues, and someone is just going to be disappointed. I do see a lot of changes when it's involving this Pisces person, but it's just going to be for the worst. I hate to say, like, it's like you guys really aren't meshing. The energy is there, but it's not meant to be in this lifetime, I hate to say, for some of you, all right? Sag is dealing with a Cancer. All right, so I do see that many of you, like, you are finding a connection when it comes to a Cancer. You feel that things are blossoming, and you feel fairly happy. For the most part, I do feel like there is a for some of you, I feel like there's an imbalance when it comes to this Cancer. Maybe you and this person, like, you're going to go on a break. I do see that truth will come to the light, or there's going to be an argument with this person, and someone is going to confess something. Like, you know, like when you're angry, like, you just say rude shit, like, yeah, that's why I cheated on you last night. Like, it's going to be like that. So, I mean, it is what it is, hell. It was meant to be, it was meant to be. Sag is dealing with a Scorpio. I do see that you and this person, like, you may be fighting each other off. It's like you aren't really listening to each other. You seriously need to compromise with each other. I see that there's potential there, but I feel like you guys really need to, like, listen to each other, and, like, don't talk and then, like, you talk over the other person. Like, seriously listen to each other. You guys need to grow up and mature, but I do feel like that there's going to be some broken promises. If it's meant to work, it will happen. I do feel like there's potential, but you guys just really need to be mindful of communication and actions during this time. I'm going to let these 3 cards represent what you guys need to be aware of, and this may be something that's going on behind the scenes, or something that you guys already know. Ooh, I felt like this was going to be really important for you guys for some reason. All right. So we have intuition, moving on, and the waiting game. So please take this time to listen to your intuition, all right? I do feel that many of you, like, you seriously do need to move on from something or someone, but you're still holding on to them, all right? Or this may be like a situation that's going on. Maybe, like, you've waited for a certain job opportunity, and it's like you haven't gotten it yet. Maybe you do need to move on to the thought of that for some of you, not all of you, okay? However, on a brighter note, some of you, like, you have to play the waiting game, okay? And you are going to have to be very patient in order for you to get the things that you want. Maybe you're still waiting on that loan. Maybe you're still waiting on, like, signing a lease upon something. Maybe you're waiting on someone to see you, or you're waiting on a relationship. Whatever the case may be, you seriously need to be patient. Okay, good things comes to those who wait. But I do feel like there's a mother figure, strongly with the Empress. There's a mother figure who's on the other side, who you're going to dream about a lot. Okay? Or this is just someone who's around you that's really intuitive, and they seem very mature for their age. I feel like this person may help you, or you may dream of this person. But let's see what's going on. Message from Fairy Deck. First card on the top. Overall message for Sagittarius for the week of January 25th. Kick up your heels. So honestly, no matter what happens, I do feel like you guys just seriously just need to see the brighter side of things. This card is technically about having fun, but I'm just saying that, like, you guys just seriously need to see the brighter side of things, like, no matter what's going on within your life. Overall, I'm seeing that honestly you guys are going to have to be patient. You will receive some really good news, Okay, I do see that honestly you guys need to be hopeful. If you are still holding on to something or someone, you seriously need to let it go, especially if you feel insecure or unsure with this person. I hate to say, but I do feel like that there's many good things waiting for you. You just need to be patient upon it, all right? Hopefully you appreciated this message. Have an awesome week, my Saggies, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.